James 3, verse 1 to 10. And when you're there, say amen. Amen. My brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation. Be not many masters, we shall receive the greater condemnation. For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man. Imagine that. Not in word. And also be unable also to bridle the whole body. Right? So if we don't offend in word, we'd be able to bridle the whole body. And come back to that. Behold, verse 3, we put bits in the horses' mouths, and they may obey us. And we turn about their whole body. Behold also the ships, which though they be so great, and are driven by fierce winds, yet are they turned about by the very small helm, whichsoever the governor listeth. Verse 5, even so the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature. And it is set on fire of hell. Verse 7, for every kind of beast, and of birds, and of serpents, and of things in the sea is tamed, and hath been tamed of mankind. Verse 8, but the tongue can no man tame. Don't even bother try it. You cannot tame the tongue. Okay? It is unruly evil, full of deadly poison. Therewith bless we God, even the Father, and therewith curse we men, which are made after the similitude of God. We just covered that. Out of the same mouth proceeded blessing and cursing, my brethren. These things ought not to be so. All right. So we are called to be different, to bridle our tongue, bridle our mouth, because we cannot be the same one that's going to be doing blessing and cursing coming from the same mouth. Pardon me. That would just be a conflict of interest. That would confuse anybody. Exactly. That would confuse anyone. So we have to be careful, and that's why now we have to make sure we understand the culture and we stay away from those bad words. All right? Those words that will cause confusion, and we know that confusion is of one person, because God is very clear in his word. And from you see that we're having confusion, we have to check ourselves and bridle. All right? What is bridle? What is this? So bridle, it suggested something about a horse earlier, but let's look at what it means to be bridle. Let's go to the Bible again. Bible explains itself, Psalms 32, verse 9. Psalms 32, verse 9. Be ye not as the horse, or as the mule, which have no understanding, whose mouth must be held in with bit and bridle. So there we go. Lest they come near unto thee. So we know that the bridle here is that thing that they put in the mouth, and you lead the horse with that. You lead the mule with that. If you don't have a bridle in the mouth, it's going to be hard to control them. All right? They won't take it to their destination. Psalm 39, a little bit further around, verse 1. I said, I will take heed to my ways, that I sin not with my tongue. I will keep my mouth with a bridle while the wicked is before me. That's a very hard thing to do. You know? One of the first things that I always come back to when, nature of these sites come back to me is when you, and most of us are going to be faced with this, whether or not you are a legal motorist on the road or otherwise, we all have to get somewhere at some point in time. And when we're on that road and that challenge comes up, you get bad drive. The bus driver is driving not to your liking. You have to learn to bridle your tongue. It is very, very challenging. Your neighbor could come out and start accusing you falsely. Bridle your tongue. Very, very difficult for a Christian. I can imagine someone who professes to be of the light, but it's something that we're called to do, and we have to bridle our tongue, keep ourselves in check, and answer softly. A soft answer turns away wrath. All right?